The Purcell family has relocated for work from Canada to the San Francisco Bay Area and are desperate to buy a home.
We've been living in corporate housing for the last 4 or 5 months. It's very tight, it's cramped.
We have to find a home. We can't live like this forever, obviously, so we've got to find a place to, settle down.
They're finally down to 2 options after looking at over 60 homes. Once they choose the house that fits them best, we'll arrange for them to spend the night and give it a true test drive.
You're either going to discover flaws that you don't want to live with, or you're just going to have your decision reinforced if you do decide to purchase the home. So it's a great idea across the board.
They're touring both homes one last time before making their decision. Option number 1 is loaded with old-fashioned charm and is located in Alameda, across the bay from San Francisco. Option number 2 is nearby in the Montclair district, up in the Oakland Hills.
Montclair district of Oakland is fabulous to live in because it has a little downtown area filled with shops and restaurants, and it's just a perfect weather. It's a perfect place to live. This home is a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, over 1,800 square foot home, priced at $775,000.
While the Bay Area's stratospheric housing prices still have the Purcells gasping for air, they're determined to find the best house for their money, and they're hoping this could be the one.
How would you even have any friends over here? How would you park any cars here? When you park a car, like that car that's there is a small car, it's taking up half the road.
Not much parking for guests, but...
Well, double-car garage is nice.
And so is the entryway.
I just love how private this area looks and how green it is.
There's plenty of wood to be seen above the living room.
Look at the ceilings, though. Like it reminds me of being back home in a cabin or something.
And plenty of woods to be seen from the adjacent deck.
Boy, this is spectacular.
And look at this view. And listen how quiet it is.
Yeah,
it's quiet.
What a difference.
It's totally quiet up here. It's like living in the country, in the city.
There is one small problem with this scenic but steep lot. Well, actually, 2 small problems.
There's not really a good place for the dogs.
I think we can put them right outside the front door, but then you're dealing with, patios and having to clean up after them.
Stainless steel appliances. Look at this, the industrial gas range. Good for the cook in the house. I just like the way that the whole room flows right into this room. Like, this is perfect.
It's neat because you can have this whole, I bet you that we would have this whole living space. We'd be spending most of our time in here.
The bedrooms are all downstairs, and in the master, Sue finds a place she could call home.
Oh, can I just live in the closet?
Or maybe she'll live in the bathroom.
Okay, this is my bathroom. Let it be known. You're in your bathtub and you're looking out on a forest, and that's it.
Sue is seriously into the foliage.
Look at the trees. You wake up and you look out and you see these trees.
Yeah, the balcony here is sweet.
That's kind of cool. You could come out and have coffee in the morning.
Down the hall, there's a full bath with laundry facilities and another bedroom.
So this obviously would be Cooper's room. You can
sneak out at night.
Sneak out at midnight when you're 15 years old.
I'll be the first one out the house when the earthquake comes.
Yeah, there you go.
After looking at both houses again, the Purcells need to make their first big decision. Which one will make it to the sleepover test? The older Alameda house or the newer Oakland home?
So, what do you think we should do?
Well, I like the Alameda house for convenience factor. I like the fact that the dogs can be let in and out. I like the fact that it's 5 minutes from my office, 5 minutes from the stadium.
I don't like the fact that we're going to have to put about 100 grand of renovations in, and the houses are priced the same, Craig. One house you have absolutely nothing to do, the other house you got to put 100 grand in, and you got to live in renovations. All right, so let's vote.
What's it going to be?
Oakland. Oakland.
I guess it's Oakland.
You're outnumbered. All right.
All right.
All right.
With the first big decision made,
You want to go for a trip?
it's time to head for the hills and the sleepover test.
right, little guys, there you go. Home sweet home. Oh, there we go. The neighbors are gonna love us.
Sue quickly makes herself at home.
Okay, I have to hang up my very first garment in this incredible closet.
Cooper has already commandeered the room off the entryway for his music studio. But not all the Purcells are settling into their potential new home. The lack of a real backyard would be rough on the four-legged family members.
What are we gonna do with these dogs?
So Craig and Sue decide to test out the front courtyard as a potential hangout spot for the dogs.
It's not contained?
It's not contained. They could jump up there easily.
Well, they'd have to jump up onto, well, I guess.
Yeah, you're talking about these guys are like pole vaulters. They can jump anywhere.
So that doesn't work.
Realizing also that they'll have a reluctant pooper scooper in Cooper, the Purcells head out in search of a dog park.
You let them go now?
They hit play dirt only 10 minutes from the house.
Okay, we're all set.
But then...
Look at them go. Dingo! 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 Dingo!
Patches and Dingo turn into Jack Russell terrors.
Yep, there we go.
That dog's too big for you. Dingo, you know what? You're your own worst enemy. You could have gone for a nice long walk.
When we return, Sue gets possessive.
I am becoming more and more emotionally attached to this home.
But when the Purcells throw a dinner party, it quickly becomes parking pandemonium.
It's a nightmare.
And ends on an alarming note. When Sleep on It continues.
What is that? Is something burning, Craig?
Never sleep on it.